On the 17th of April, 2 weeks before Saigon's fall, Cambodia had fallen to Pol Pot's Khmer Rouge, an ally of Communist China. Laos still had the coalition government that had been established the 21st of February 1973 in conjunction with the Paris Peace Accords, but not for much longer. The Communist Pathet Lao, a Vietnamese-Russian ally, seized power 4 months later on the 23rd of August. America still had 40,000 troops in Thailand, their last bastion in Southeast Asia, but by the 20th of July 1976, the following year, they too would be gone. In 1979, Cam Ranh Bay would host foreign troops once again. In partial payback on the debt owed Russia for military aid during the war, Vietnam signed a bilateral agreement allowing them use of the base. Besides providing Russia with a strategic air base and seaport, it also provided a place for electronic eavesdropping in the region. On the 11th of July 1995, after years of disputes on Vietnamese occupation of Cambodia, refugees, family reunification, American MIAs, and other matters, President Clinton normalized relations with Vietnam, starting a new chapter in their international relations. To the great dismay of many men of the ASA, 1997 saw ASA dismantled, bringing their 50-year history to an end. Its school, research and development activity, and tactical units were resubordinated and integrated into the normal Army command structure. Its remaining nucleus was merged with the Army Intelligence Agency and other intelligence production elements to form the U.S. Army Intelligence and Security Command, or INSCOM. INSCOM was tasked with performing multidiscipline intelligence, security, and electronic warfare functions at the echelon above corps level. On the 12th of May 1998, an RU-8D wine bottle aircraft was dedicated at the National Vigilance Park, Fort Meade, Maryland, headquarters for the National Security Agency. The display honors all Army personnel who'd served and died while conducting airborne SIGINT missions in Vietnam. Adjacent to the park is the National Cryptological Museum, which offers a look at the people and equipment, including ARDF gear, that have served in America's intelligence services. On the 2nd of May 2000, nearly 10 years after the fall of communism in Russia, the Russians dismantled their base at Cam Ranh and returned it to Vietnam. Admiral Dennis C. Blair, Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Pacific Command, had visited Vietnam in early February. In anticipation of Russia's leaving Cam Ranh, he expressed U.S. interest in using Cam Ranh Bay as a future naval port, but Vietnam responded that it would not cooperate with any foreign country in using Cam Ranh for military purposes. The Crazy Cat story didn't end with their deactivation at Cam Ranh Bay in 1972. They were given a new life on the 15th of December 1975, when the first ASA company was reactivated at Fort Bliss, Texas. On the 1st of December 1995, it was redesignated the 401st Military Intelligence Company, and on the 16th of June 2000 was activated at Bad Aibling, Germany. The Crazy Cats of Cam Ranh Bay would meet again too, some 20 years after they had separated. On the 20th of June 1996, they held a 3-day reunion at the Army Air Museum at Fort Rucker, Alabama.
gives me great pleasure to have you here. You stand there with pride. You give me great pride. You give the young soldiers of the Army great pride. The purpose this morning is twofold. One, you've asked to present to the museum some history and memorabilia. And we, the Army Aviation Museum in Fort Rucker, are very grateful for that. The second part or purpose that is ours is to recognize you. To recognize you for what you've done for this great country and for Army aviation. You conducted a mission in Vietnam over some very difficult periods in our history, and you did it in an exemplary manner. You did it professionally, and you did it with pride. And you are deserving of the aviation motto, above the best, because that's the way you did your mission. And I'd sort of put an adjective to it and say you truly did it above the best. You're a hand-picked few to do a very classified mission, and you deserve our recognition, and you deserve our gratitude, and you've got that. Whether you realize it or not, and I'm sure you do, you're the forerunners of what we're doing today. You set the standards for Army electronic warfare. And we've got great platforms out there today, helicopters and fixed wing, that do just what you did, but you showed the standard, you showed us the way. Undoubtedly, you saved countless lives during Vietnam in your mission and your mission accomplishment. And your accomplishments were significant. You're a very small company, even though there's a lot here today. During the specific time periods of Vietnam, you're a very small company. You flew 46,000+ hours of accident-free flying. That means that the unit as a team was significant. You collected or received 140 Bronze Stars, 200 Army Commendation Medals, over 5,000 air medals, and most of you served 2 to 3 tours in Vietnam. That is significant statistics for a small company. So on behalf of a grateful nation and a grateful Army Aviation branch, I thank you. This day's a special day for a special unit that did a special mission. It's your day. And on behalf of the museum and General Adams, I thank you for the memorabilia that you're going to present and the history you're going to present to this museum. And I thank you for being here with us and to share it with us. And I thank you for allowing us to be part of your special day, above the very best.
Retire the color.
Color guard, right? Hey. Forward. Forward.
An absolutely unbelievable unit. It combines the two wildest groups that I'd ever seen in the Army, aviators and ASA. We had the most experienced aviators, I think probably of any unit anywhere in the Army. And we had a very unusual group even of ASA officers. Among the four of us at one time, people had studied at Harvard, Berkeley, Oxford, the Sorbonne, Chicago, Notre Dame, and I think Arkansas. We probably had a ringer in there. It was a very important mission. I mean, in a real sense, on the MI side, operationally, my boss's boss was General Westmoreland. I mean, the operational chain of command, we were very, very close to the top, even though we were a company. It was, I think, a very important accomplishment, both short-term in terms of what we did in Vietnam, and even more long-term. Short-term and some of the specifics we probably can't talk about today, but obviously the information that we were gathering on those flights was extremely useful. And anytime we, for some maintenance reason that we lost a flight, we would hear about it. That was our heads up that what we were doing was very, very important. Long term, and I don't know how many people in the unit are aware of this, but the first RR company was testing out a lot of concepts of integration of intelligence, EW intelligence, and EW warfare with aviation and with ground units that later on became standard operating procedure, part of the TO&E of the company. And some of the results of that, I think, are played a pretty major role in the Gulf War, with incredibly different results than we faced. We were somebody's guinea pig, but we must have done the right kind of things in the right way, because the final results in 1990 and 1991 meant that we were really onto something. It isn't a bad experience to have had in the intervening 25 years. I kind of feel sorry for the people for whatever reasons decided not to serve, because in some important ways I think they deprive themselves of an experience of just knowing that you can continue to get the job done under almost any set of circumstances. It's got to be one of the most valuable experiences you can have.
There's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one. Sometimes when I am feeling as big as the land, with a velvet hill in the small of my back, and my hands are playing the sand, and my feet are swimming in all of the waters, all of the rivers are givers to the ocean according to plan, according to man. Well, sometimes when I am feeling so grand, and I become the world, and the world becomes a man, and my song becomes a part of the river, I cry out to keep me just the way I am, according to plan. Oh, there's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one. There's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one. There's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one. There's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one. For some time when we have reached the end, with a velvet hill in the small of our backs, and our hands are clutching the sand, will all gladly come a part of the river, all of the rivers are givers to the ocean, according to plan, according to man. Oh, there's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one. There's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one. There's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one. There's a chance peace will come in your life, please by chance peace will come in your life, please by one. There's a chance peace will come in my life, please by one. Sometime when I am feeling as big as the land, with a velvet hill in the small of my back, and my hands are playing the sand, and my song becomes a part of the river, I cry out to keep me just the way I am, according to plan, according to man, 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 according to plan. Oh, there's a chance peace will come in your life, please by one.
Why hello, say, can I buy you another glass of beer? Well, thanks a lot, that's kind of you. It's nice to know you care. These days there's so much going on. No one seems to wanna know. I may be just an old soldier to some, but I know how it feels to grow old. Yeah, that's right. You can see me here most every night. You always see me staring at the walls and at the lights. Funny, I remember, oh, it's years ago I'd say, I'd stand at that bar with my friends who've passed away and drank 3 times the beer that I can drink today. Yes, I know how it feels to grow old. I know what they're saying, son. There goes all my joking. Well, I may be mad at that. I've seen enough to make a man go out his brains. Well, they know what it's like to have a graveyard as a friend, 'cause that's where they are born, all of them. Don't seem likely I'll get friends like that again, yeah. Well, it's time I moved off, but it's been great just listening to you. And I might even see you next time I'm passing through. You're right, there's so much going on. No one seems to wanna know. So keep well, old friend, and have another drink on me. Just ignore all the others. You got your memories. You got your memories.